Ox highly appreciated. I'll start with mine. Be me. Went home from nearby 7-Eleven, buying some eggs and milk. Looked at watch, 9 p.m. Kinda small town, little to no people at this hour. Walked along the dark street. Only 2 other stores still open, one store I know the owner well. We chat a bit before he closed. The other is owned by an elderly man. Not a grumpy old man, but somehow very few people talk to him. His store is supposedly one of the oldest in this town, but almost nobody ever shopped there. The stuff he sold are completely normal, no bad rumors about his store. But you still can count the amount of customers he has each day on one hand anyway. Just needed to walk past that store and my home will be right around the corner. When I got right in front of that store, I caught a glimpse of someone walking really fast towards me. I instinctively jumped back a few inches while readying some moves, red belt karate. It's the goddamn old man. He paused instantly, right on the spot where I was standing. His eyes were bloodshot, teeth and fists clenched. Cursed myself for not bringing phone to call cops. No prob, he try something and I'll smack him a few. When suddenly, he fell to his knees. Please, save my grandson, he said while sobbing. Fuck's sake, why me? Must erupt the Jones and ask what's wrong. He just kept sobbing while still on his knees. Didn't want people to misunderstood. I half-heartedly entered his house located just behind the store. Entered the store, looked around a bit, nothing out of the ordinary. Found the back door, assumed it leads to his house. Opened door. House is completely dark, save for a few lit candles. Thick sources.gif. WTF have I gotten myself into? Kept going, for what felt like hours finally reached a door filled with stickers. Think this is the grandson's room. But what kinda sane man would just enter a random kid's room in a strange old man house? Looked around to find the old man. Fucker suddenly appeared right behind me. Swore I was walking by myself the whole time. He's in there, please help him, he pleaded. Bro, I ain't doctor. Fuck it, I'll just take a look at him and GTFO here to call ambulance and shit. I opened the kid's room. The scene still haunted me to this day. The room is nothing out of the ordinary, just filled with stickers on the walls. Sports equipments like rackets, balls, skateboard etc. One night light illuminated the kid. But the area around his eyes are darkened. Poor guy must have been awake for weeks. One of his arm is out of the blanket, looked emaciated. And his mouth, his teeth, all of them are black. As far as I could handle looking, every single one of his teeth are rotten. I could have swore I saw some wriggling shit in it. At this point I just wanted GTFO and puke on the street like a drunkard. He likes sweets, the old man said. Every day after he went home from playing he would buy so many sweets. I keep telling him to stop but he wouldn't. Bitch, just fucking slap him or SMTH. Until one day, he woke up screaming, mouth covered with blood, he can't handle his toothache any longer. The man starts crying again. Sir, I'm sorry but all I can do to help you grandson is by calling ambulance and... No. I don't have any money. The man suddenly screamed. Bro, it. You're useless. Just like them all. Get out. He then hugged his grandson while still sobbing. I walked outside confused as fuck. At least the man was kind enough to put my grocery in his shop. I grabbed them and went home. Next morning, police and ambulance surrounded his store. His neighbors said that after they heard him yelled at me he decided to end it all by taking his life. The grandson was rushed to the hospital while police investigated the scene. I was supposed to be interrogated as I was the last person seen with him, but because I was already on the scene that day they questioned me on the spot and let me be after, clarifying that I wasn't involved in his death and affirmed he died by suicide. Now his store has been demolished and become deserted. I don't know if anyone knows about his grandson's condition, he said, just like them, so I think at least his family, relatives knew but didn't know anything. Been thinking a lot about this story the past few days, decided to share it here since /x/ was where I'd always share my stories before. Be me. 14 years old, living next to one of the largest natural forests in the UK. Older siblings always tell me that there is a Satanist cult that meets in the woods to do sacrifices. Bullshit. PNG. Friends tell me there's an old man who lives up there that has a shotgun. Okay, actually scared now. Completely avoid the woods because afraid of shotgun. One summer morning, wake up at 4 a.m, light outside because summer. Figure old man will not be awake now. It's go time. Start hiking to woods from my village. Never been there before, so have no fucking clue where I'm going. Get to the woods eventually. Really peaceful. Only noise is bird song. Start to get mad that I'd never been up here before. Mad that I let a story about the crazy old man keep me away for years. Keep walking for another 30 minutes or so. Stop to admire the sun coming through the trees. Tap on my shoulder. Absolutely shit myself. Turn around. It's my brother, pissing himself laughing at my reaction. Call him a cunt. He asks if ma'am knew I was up in the woods at this time. Something is weird but don't know what and shrug it off. Tell him of course she didn't. He tells me I need to go back home now. Tell him to fuck off. Woods are my new home now, I'm staying here as long as possible. He tells me if I don't go home now he'll tell her I ate her creme brulee from the fridge. Mother loves creme brulee more than she loves her children. I'm fucked if she knows I scarfed it down. Start walking back reluctantly. Down at my village when I realize what was weird. Brother spoke to me in fluent Welsh. Know for a fact the only thing brother knows in Welsh is national anthem. No, his pronunciation is so bad it is barely understandable. Asked him later if he was in the woods. He tells me he was working night shift and got home at 6 a.m. What the fuck was in the woods? Me. Sleeping, having a dream. Walking around the back of my house. See dead chickens around the corner. See chicken run. Rest of the chickens are also dead. Notice quaint looking chicken thing chasing me. This thing killed the chickens. This thing is going to kill me. Run away like hell. Wake up. Realize whole thing was a fever dream. Me. Hope found a Reglian 50-50 chance. Want to go home. Aliens and I and humans want me and the Christane's dead. Last chance to go home. They burning the bridges to stop me from leaving. Terrorizing. Get a vision on who's doing it. It's that fucking Frist wife. Me. Online multiple choice test. Not knowing answer. Ones is A, cups is B. Justice reversed. Even the spirits don't want me to cheat. Later. Intent of Q is possible punishment of my karmic shortcoming. Magician RX, 8 of pence, King of pence RX. Fuck, maybe I should get my shit straight. Me. Nigerian. Finally pick enough pieces of scrap copper off the ground to get to go to first world. Shared housing because I'm poor. Meetup. Artist, will not tell me what his problem is. Instead of talking to me he seeks magically vanishing rituals on 4chan. Literally just talk to them, you dumbass. I'm dead sure that when you continue to exchange word it will be clear none of you want to live with each other. Obligatory only real solution is in Harrow. Me. Have the same sun sign and rising sign as Himmler. Interested in occultism and politics. Suffer from stomach complaints and other ailments. Dogmatic, opinionated and alienating both familiars and friends. Fragments of our consciousness are scattered between a diverse myriad of topics in our astrological scripture. When I compare my life with the biography of important men in the world with same placements and signs, I notice how every living being is fated to operate according to their celestial bodies/comets/stars placements and aspects. Are all of us NPCs? We're nothing but meat vessels acting in spectator mode and being manipulated by floating rocks. Me. Buddhist. Want to end all desire. Realize that is a desire itself? MFW.